Unit 7, Lesson 1. E-Learning, a Window of Opportunity. In 2020, a global pandemic caused by the COVID-19 virus forced many governments to implement restrictions that prevented students from attending physical classes. Under these conditions, school systems around the world decided to proceed with classes, albeit online. The sudden change to e-learning was not without its difficulties. However, many educators and students felt that it was a positive experience overall. In fact, despite the challenges caused by the hurried emergency rollout, e-learning has shown that it has several benefits that ensure its place in modern education. In particular, e-learning is more efficient, student-centered, flexible, and accessible than traditional classroom education. Online learning is more efficient than traditional classes because of the many tools it offers. For example, it allows educators to easily integrate videos, PDFs, podcasts, and other outside materials into a lesson. Educators can also use learning management systems, LMS, to obtain detailed and accurate information about student performance. Moreover, teachers can study LMS metrics and adjust their teaching styles to better suit individual students' needs. With these tools and resources, teachers can create engaging lessons and keep track of student progress. Traditional classroom education might feel more personalized since it's done face-to-face, but e-learning has the potential to be far more student-centered. Every student has his or her own way of learning. No two students are the same. One student might respond better to reading the information, while another might respond better to a lecture. Personalities can also affect a student's learning experience. For example, introverted students might feel uncomfortable raising their hands to ask a question or request that a teacher repeat information. With e-learning, students can either watch a lecture again or message their teacher instead of disrupting a lesson. Extroverted learners can also benefit from the e-learning format by having access to online debates and discussion boards. Many students appreciate the flexibility of e-learning. Unlike traditional classroom courses, e-learning can occur anywhere there's a computer connected to the internet. In addition, it can be done at the student's own pace. E-learning allows students to view and review information as often as needed, whereas teachers in a traditional classroom setting have limited time to cover the material. According to the Research Institute of America, having more control over the learning process and the ability to review lectures has resulted in a 25 to 60% increase in information retention rates. This flexibility is even more beneficial to young adult learners who may hold jobs while studying. E-learning provides these people with a quality education while removing the stress of balancing a work schedule with school. Another advantage of e-learning is accessibility. Accessibility means more than just having access to lectures at any time or place. It also means having access to courses from around the world. For example, during the pandemic, many universities allowed international students to sign up for classes despite being unable to travel. This change allowed students to continue their studies without interruption and prevented a generation of graduates from falling behind. In addition, e-learning is an inexpensive alternative to college for those who only want to learn about specific topics. For example, Coursera, a massive open online course provider, offers certificates from well-known educational institutions and corporations. One such corporation is Google. Google offers several courses on Coursera, which teach project management and other valuable skills. While these certificates do not guarantee a career, 82% of course takers have reported a positive career result, a new job, promotion, or raise within 6 months of completing one of these courses. E-learning has proven itself to be more efficient, equal, and flexible than traditional classrooms. It's also shown that its unique advantages allow it to create a rich learning environment. Although there are still some problems with e-learning, there can be little doubt that it is here to stay. Rather than resist change, students, educators, and parents should take advantage of it. Only then can we figure out how to perfect e-learning for future generations.